learned in the last couple of years, Tim, to never say never. You know, in my youth, up until about 3 years ago, I would have said we'd never do this, we'd never do that. I was very definite of what the future of the world looks like. Now I've learned to be a little less certain and a little more open-minded. So I would think it's unlikely that we would want to join an alliance. I can't see any reason to join an alliance. You know, I'm going to grow from 100 million passengers, 90 million passengers last year to 180 million passengers the next 8 years. What do I need an alliance for? But that doesn't prevent us actually being able to feed somebody, say Aer Lingus at Dublin, as an example. Would I want to join the One World Alliance just to feed Aer Lingus at Dublin? No, frankly, I wouldn't want to go near the thing. But Aer Lingus will want my feed in Dublin. Would that, and the reason I wouldn't want to join an alliance, because I could then possibly feed a KLM in Schiphol, for example, or you could feed into possibly you could feed into Lufthansa in Munich or something. So I don't foresee, and I'm not sure that the alliances are really going to sustain themselves over the medium term anyway. I mean, the alliance is very old thinking. We'll all feed people across a hub, and then we'll connect them into your hub, and you'll connect them onto the other partner's hub. Like, people don't want to go through hubs anymore. Increasingly, the long-haul business is going much more point-to-point with long-haul, narrow-bodied aircraft. You look at what, for example, United are doing out of the hub in Newark. They're now flying to most of the European cities direct, so they'll serve Dublin, Glasgow, Manchester, London, but also 15 different points in France, 7 points in Italy. And I think that's going to become more and more the way people will want to travel, which opens up more opportunities for a low-cost carrier like Ryanair that serves all of those non-hub airports to offer feed into the long-haul carrier. I mean, for example, we're the biggest airline in Milan, we're the biggest airline in Rome. Airlines who want to feed into Italy and compete with Alitalia are now coming to us and say, look, could you give us some feed here? We say, yes, we could, but on our terms. Here's the low fare. You look after the passenger if anything goes wrong, but we'll deliver the passenger and their bags to you at the feeder airport. And by the way, if you arrive in late transatlantic, we're not holding a flight, it's going. But we'll put the passenger on the next flight. And you look after him, give him a cup of tea or coffee while he's waiting. Our next flight won't be that